Our belief here at Quiet Oaks is that everyone in our community deserves the best care possible as they go through the end-of-life process. We believe we provide that care here at Quiet Oaks. We make a difference in people's lives, both their residents and their families. So what we try to do is, a lot of times families will come here and they've been through that process for months to even a year at times. And when they come here, the first words we say to them is now you back out of that caregiver role. Let us do that, because we're experts at that. And you can turn around and get back into the role that you were created for, and that is to be this person's loved one. Either if it's a wife or a spouse or anybody or a child. Go back into that role again where you were created for and do those things. And that usually relieves them in such a way they really feel the power of that, the power and also the relief of being able to do that and get back where they belong. And so then when they leave Quiet Oaks after this is all over, they really feel that they've accomplished something that's better for both their loved one and for them.
Hospice is a philosophy of care that emphasizes a person's and their family's quality of life. It is about shifting focus from cure to comfort and doing all that can be done to relieve suffering and providing hope and dignity. Quiet Oaks is the best place we have in the community for the care of patients who are near end of life and cannot be cared for at home. We provide a home-like setting where patients with their family and friends are cared for by those who know how to provide the right medical care, comfort, and support.
We provide education on end-of-life issues like physical discomfort, spiritual distress, and emotional pain at the bedside, as well as going into the community and teaching the importance about having conversations about end of life. We offer outreach education to our community about the options available to them when faced with making these types of decisions.
Quiet Oaks gives you that place to prepare. And then in kind, the family prepares too. She was 89 years old. When I would come out here, Mom would be having tea or something, and I would have tea with her. And I never had to care for her. I was a physical therapist, so I wanted to care for her, but they took care of her. And I could just visit with her and watch Lawrence Welk and take her for little walks. I could be her daughter.
At Quiet Oaks, we know that pain and fear are most often the main concern of our residents, whether they're here for short-term respite support or end-of-life hospice care. We provide 24-hour nursing care in a high nurse-to-resident ratio that allows us to serve our residents' individual needs with special attention. Comfort and dignity of each resident at this most spiritual and critical time of their life is so important to us because we understand how precious it is to you.
What Quiet Oaks provides in its respite and hospice care is opportunities for individuals who are facing end of life or health issues and needs to be cared for in a really awesome way, given compassion, care, comfort by amazing staff, wonderful people, while at the same time allowing family members to be family members. Not to have to be caregivers, but to be a family member, to be a wife or a husband, a son or a daughter, a sister or brother, to be present for that person at their time of need. And I think that's really the great gift that Quiet Oaks is an opportunity for individuals to be family and to be present,
My mission is to be here with the residents, whether it's sitting with them, loving them, feeding them, whatever's their desire. I want to do this for them. It is so rewarding. The residents often say, "You are our angels." They make my heart expand. Some friends had suggested I volunteer at Quiet Oaks, and I never thought I could. But I toured with Joe, and I know in my heart that I am to be with the residents.
Quiet Oaks also provides respite care. And respite care is a comfort measure to those who need a break. It's for individuals who are recovering perhaps from a health issue or concern and needing their family or loved ones might need a break, go to a family wedding, take some time for themselves to rejuvenate, re-energize so they can continue to provide care in the home. But there are times where they need their time and break also, and this provides them that option. And as a facility that offers both hospice and respite, we provide that level of care to those individuals in this wonderful setting. This home-like setting that offers, you know, fresh baked cookies, opportunity for family to gather. We've had weddings and gatherings here on the property when people are well enough to be engaged with family members. It's a beautiful, lovely place. The gardens are gorgeous. The home is well kept and beautiful. And I think it's opportunity for people to really be in a home-like setting and relax and enjoy one another's company.
Quiet Oaks was created to meet the needs of individuals, their family, and friends at a time in their life when dignity, care, comfort, and love are most important. Here at Quiet Oaks, we will all take care of you.
My brother was 4 years younger than I am, and he was a really special human being. He was developmentally disabled. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer, and we realized right away for him that the treatment options were not a good choice and held no promise for any future good life. And we decided right away that hospice was the direction to go. And so we brought Dan out here, and it was as if he'd come home. This home became the home for our whole family for 6 months. His passing couldn't have been more gentle and more loving than, there's no way to imagine it better. A music therapist came in the day before he died, and sat with him. It was right before Christmas, and sat with him and our whole family. And she played her guitar at the foot of his bed, and we sang songs, and we listened to the guitar, and we laughed, and we just enjoyed it so much. And the next day, he just gently passed away with my mom singing to him, and my sisters and I by his side, and the whole Quiet Oaks community surrounding him. And it was as if we were all held up with love and care in the most exceptional way. So it kind of rounded off a well-lived life the way we'd all want it, for which I am eternally grateful.